Real quick, Sahel, we're getting some news, too, as we talked about the Senate being under Democratic control. In the lame duck, meaning now, right, before the new Congress comes in, we're just getting word from your Hill colleagues that Senator Chuck Schumer says the Senate is going to move on a bill that would codify same-sex marriage. In other words, it would protect under federal law same-sex marriage. This was something that came up after the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, and Democrats felt concerned about, hey, what right could be next that the court could potentially take away? Is the expectation as of now that when that is brought to the floor for a vote this week, that'll pass?
That is the expectation. Schumer would not be putting this up if he didn't believe it had the 60 votes necessary to pass. That means at least 10 Republican senators. That has been elusive, Hallie. This bill has passed the House of Representatives, but it has not passed the Senate. They kicked it into the lame duck session because the chief authors of the bill, Tammy Baldwin, the Democrat, and Susan Collins, the Republican, were struggling to placate some concerns that right-wing members of the Republican caucus were making about religious freedom being trampled. Mike Lee had talked about polygamy and his concerns involving that if this bill is passed. They insist that that's not actually an issue here. Neither of those two are. But they believe they've come up with clarifying language to the bill that will placate those concerns and that will ultimately get those 60 votes to codify same-sex marriage against any possible threat of the Supreme Court revisiting that ruling. Hallie?
This just coming into us as we speak. Sahel Kapoor, we have stretched your satellite window to the max. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.